Ruffle Feathers TV. It's your boy Phoenix, and we got one today, man. People are pissed, and many are refusing to file taxes. If that's you, let me get a like button, bro. Let me know right now. Are y'all not filing, dog? Let me. I'm gonna have to turn it up. Make sure everything going over here. All right, yeah. Y'all filing or not, man? If y'all not filing, hit the like button. Let's see what she talking about.
Busy arresting people. The people who should be getting arrested is the IRS. Why the come Friday when I get paid, your hands is in my check? You done dipped your ass in there. I can't even say no. Where was you at when I was working last week at 4 a.m. running back to the OR for a stat C-section? I didn't see you getting no vitals last night. You ain't put no IV in the other day. Here you are coming to my check taking your cut. Who the do y'all think y'all are? Y'all mother should be in jail for theft because you stole my money when I didn't tell you to. Then I'm doing my taxes this year. I done paid you your money all year, IRS. Every mother weeks here you come dipping. Why the do I still owe you all this money come tax time? You ain't got enough money already?
I ain't gonna lie. That's the problem I got with these taxes, dog. I gotta stop it here because it's like it's so much taxes going on. Like, and you gotta look at who invented and who introduced taxing the American people. You pay taxes, like you go to work. You got to pay taxes. You go buy something with the money that's already taxed. They're gonna tax you on that. Then you go buy a house or something, and then you pay property tax. It's like you're getting taxed on tax on tax, and you wonder why everybody messed up and can't do nothing. And then the IRS is the same one collecting all the money, the taxpayers' money. And when they send that overseas, and then they give it to immigrants, and they choose to do these type of things with our taxes, that's why we get so mad, and we cannot have that. That's why it's like hell no. I understand that we not filing tax. I get that sentiment. Like, nah, fuck it. I'm not doing it. Sorry for cussing, but I'm not doing it. No. From these people, like, yeah, it's okay to feel that way because it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be like this, that we are paying all this money and getting nothing back. Personal property taxes, So it's like, then y'all trying to audit people. Y'all said, nah, if y'all get $600, we got to do an IRS. We got to look at that closer on Cash App or Venmo, or I'm sorry, Venmo, Zelle or Venmo. Like, it's crazy.
Y'all greedy. I buy some shit in the store. Taxes and fees. You getting money from all of us all over the goddamn place, and you still want more? At what point is taxes gonna be enough? Can I say no to taxes? Like, what happened to freedom of speech? I speak to not want any mother taxes out my check. I speak to not want to pay a motherfucking dollar come tax time.
So just imagine how much money you would have in your pocket if you did not need to pay taxes, like, or at least if they was half of what we like, if it was just like 20%, that's all everybody had to pay. Like, imagine that. Imagine a world you would live in. You got credit cards going interest rates with hidden fees. You go buy a concert ticket. The ticket might be $350. Then it's another $100 in taxes and processing fees. All these everywhere you look, we are bleeding out. So we got to keep working hard. And everybody's feeling it. So you know what everybody's doing? Jacking up their prices to make up for that other bullshit. A company uses this, but they jack that up and that sales tax. So now we got to up our stuff just to keep overhead, and we got to pay. Like, the shit is crazy, bro. This shit, like, America, we got to change this, or we not going to, like, this national debt. Hey, if y'all in debt, I'm going to be in debt. We all going to be in debt. I don't give a damn. Nah. Nah, figure it out. Go get it from Zelensky. That's what you can do. Go get that shit from Zelensky. Go tell Bill Gates, since he want to involve himself in the farmland and everybody's computer micro, nigga, you gonna cut a little bit of your profit because nobody needs that much money. Rothschilds, knock it off. Send some of that this way. Bilderbergs, y'all motherfuckers come over here and sit down too, because we gonna figure out everybody. And y'all trying to audit us, we gonna audit y'all motherfuckers. That's what we gonna do. And I'm sorry for cussing, but I'm pissed off about this.
We are at that time of the year where we have a lot of people who do not want to pay their taxes. Something that happened last year.
Who was talking?
This year too. There are a lot of people who don't want to file their taxes. And let's get right into this video.
If anybody needed another reason to hate our government or the U.S., here's one. So I'm a single mom. I have two kids, a 2.5-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Shocker.
Their dad is in their life 50%. No complaints there, whatever. Last year, I had to pick up a second job because I literally could not survive without it. I also had to have taxes not taken out of my full-time paycheck because I needed the whole thing to, again, survive. It was like a $200 difference every check. I had no choice. I just went and had my taxes done. Oh my God, it makes me want to cry just saying it out loud. I owe $7,000. $7,000, and that is after getting credit for the kids and childcare. We paid almost $18,000 in childcare last year, and we got a $600 credit for it. $7,000. I even went to look and see how much doing a payment plan would be, because I can't come up with $7,000 by April 15th. There's no way. I would have trouble saving that in a year. If I were to do a payment plan, I would be charged 8% interest rate on the total amount owed every month, as well as a 5% late fee charge every single month until it was paid in full. So I would get charged 13% on the $7,000 I owe every single month, and I would only get 180 days to pay it off. What? Full transparency, if I did not have my kids, I would not be here. I hate life. I truly hate living.
That's terrible, man. Could you imagine? That's how they reply to you. They get on your back like that, man. That is wild, wicked, and completely backwards. Like, come on, man. Taxes, y'all gotta back the fuck. I hope Trump fire everybody. Shut the whole thing down. If Trump, you listening to the American people, Trump, you see this, bro? Shut the whole thing down. Shut them all down, bro. We know that. We know you evaded taxes. We know you found a way not to pay them. That's why you see all these malls all across America just empty and going out, because people are buying the malls, keeping it for real estate purposes, but writing it off as a loss. We can't get stores in here. We can't do this. So we're losing this amount of money. So if they can prove they losing the money and all that, like, this is crazy.
I have no free time. I have no social life. I have no dating life. I have nothing that makes me happy about being alive besides my children. And even then, it sucks because I can't give them the life that I want to or that they deserve, because I am always struggling. If I could start over.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'll go to Thailand. I'll go to China. I'll go to, hey, listen, this America shit is over with. Family, we about to go up there, give them a hug and a kiss, and they go, we ain't never coming back because we not paying no taxes. They talking to, hey, bankruptcy, something. Y'all gonna have to figure this out, but we are not finna be paying all this money on money we earned. Everybody can't be living like this everywhere. Like, no. Yeah, what you paying all this money in taxes and you not even getting free healthcare, free education? They taxing you on that too? Oh my God, America, what is you doing, shorty? What is you doing, babe? You straight over there? Shit, blink if you need help.
Move to a different country, I absolutely would, but I don't have that option.
It's crazy.
So for how my life is in this state and how much I am constantly struggling, I would choose to not be here if it were an option. And that is really sad to say.
I just went in and had my taxes done. This year I earned $85,727. My net take home was $75,415. In federal taxes, I paid $10,312, and now they're telling me I still owe the federal government $1,428 for a total of $11,740 just in federal tax. Now, somebody please explain to me why the average citizen, the little guy, is paying $11,000 in tax, and our politicians are blowing that money on bullshit. I'm not paying taxes anymore.
And I'm telling you, that's what a lot of Americans gonna start doing. Like, lock us up, lock us all up. Like, we ain't paying, ain't nobody paying. You know what I mean? We gonna just be on that. But this is gonna expose the Democrats, man. This is really gonna piss a lot of people off when they find out how much money they get back and how much they gotta pay, right? Because everybody was all F Trump, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we get it. But once he figure out this tax situation for you, like, listen, the Democratic Party is in trouble. They're never coming back to you after that. After this, after y'all doing them like this, hitting them upside the head with the taxes, okay, got you. And then I know you just seen in the news where they said so much more senators became millionaires under Biden's administration. Listen, that's crazy.
Kiss my.
So you're telling me that I make
I don't know where all the black people. I guess only white people doing their taxes. What the fuck? Come on.
under 35K in a year. And when it's time to do my taxes, and taxes have already been taken out of my paycheck, and I'm paying taxes on groceries, and I'm paying taxes on gas, and I'm paying taxes out of my asshole, that I still owe the government money? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I went exempt on my forms to not pay taxes to the federal government because I am not paying taxes without representation. Fuck that shit.
So Trump just tweeted that Elon Musk said we should be getting way more money on our tax refunds. And if you agree, leave a thumbs up. That was in his Twitter. Now I agree. Some people don't even get money on their tax refunds and instead they have to owe money. I'm a victim to this. I just saw a video of a guy saying he paid $11K in taxes, and now that he's doing his tax thing, he still owes $1,000 more. He should be getting money. Now, if this goes into effect and we can get more money on our tax returns, this would be great for everyone. But still, people will find another reason to hate on Trump.
So I finally got all my W-2s in the mail today, right? So I was like, fuck that, I'm about to file my taxes today because I need that money. I started filing my taxes. I always use TurboTax. I've been using it for years. I use TurboTax, right? Tell me why TurboTax told me with all of my W-2s, mind you, I had like 5 fucking W-2s with just scheduled jobs. Tell me why TurboTax gonna tell me I only made $18,000 for the whole year. Now, mind you, y'all remember how hard I worked this year. I damn near went into psychosis, fucking hearing and seeing. I fucking got dermatitis. I think I had COVID 3 times. I got sick. I pulled a disc in my back. All that shit for $18,000 a year. And guess how much my fucking refund is? Guess.
$300.
$75. I don't even feel like it's a point of me filing my taxes at that point. Because what the is $75 going to be? Nothing. Like, honestly, I just feel like all that shit was so pointless. And I hate it because I can't even go back to hustling like I was hustling before because I don't have capacity. Literally, my body physically cannot handle it anymore. I'd be ready to pass out. I can only work like maybe 2 jobs and I need some type of break in between. I can't do the job 8 hours, do next job 10 hours, clock out. No, I can't even do that shit no more. So now I'm just like, what the is there even a point in me filing my taxes at this?
You got to think $18K for the year. Sheesh. I think my daughter took my calculator. Trinity. Listen, $18K for the year though? Hold on, no. Shorty, there's no way. That can't be possible. It's 12 months. I mean, you would be making like $1,400-1,500 a month, something around there. Like, nah, knock it off. Ain't no way. But I know it's people out there that, hey, that's the position they in because of the location that they're in. Hey, proximity is everything. And the jobs you can get and attain, a lot of people was looking down at a job. Just imagine that in 2020, how they was acting about a job. I ain't working no job. I'm going to work from I quit. Bro. They get these PPPs. They getting these unemployment checks. The money, like, yo, they are getting. Now I'm kind of seeing the other side of this and why people are like, I'd rather just let the government hey, I ain't working at all. So I ain't paying nothing. I got kids, just pay me money on tax. Like, I'm starting to see, like, because, what the hell? You got people out here low trying to work their way to middle class, making 18, making 50, 60. And you talking about they got to pay $11,000 in taxes and then pay more. And they got to do, man, this is crazy. This is slavery. Like, what are we working so hard for? What can we build? What can we buy? What can we own? This is slavery, legal slavery, to give money to the government so y'all can pay for Ukraine. Y'all can give money to Israel so they can take, like, y'all giving weapons. So, like, this shit ain't important. You got people here. They said it would only take, I think it might have been in the trillions or something, $2 trillion or something like that. And they could give every household in America $200,000 and boom. And they said from the last 4 years, the amount of money we gave away was somewhere close to, like, I might be mistaken, but it was up there like double-digit trillions that we have given away. Like, and I mean, they did all that to Israel, Ukraine. They over here sending money to condoms for like, it's just the wild stuff, right? And right here, right now, all the money y'all could have gave $200,000 to each American, and y'all chose not to do that. Like, come on, man.
At this point, for $75 fucking dollars, what the f that gonna do?
You know, the older I've gotten, the more I finally fucking started to understand taxes. Like, I didn't fucking understand this shit. I just remember, like, when I was in college, I was getting back buku hellas amounts of money. But that was because I was in college. And now that I'm not in college anymore, I've learned that you gotta strategically think about this shit. And you have to strategically invest in other things to get tax credits. If you are not married and don't have kids and you are single and you make a certain money above, you always gonna owe, unless you strategically invest in certain things like an IRA, 401k, invest in a health savings account. There's other fucking tax credits you can possibly get. But if you don't do that, you gonna owe. I owe the government $57. I'm not getting my $3,000 in refund check back no more unless I pop out a baby, and that's never fucking happening. I refuse. So I finally understand it now.
She understands it now. Your body, your choice, shorty. Good job.
Some people love tax season, and I don't think I'll ever be one of those.
Why are people not filing their taxes? Recent data came out saying that through the first 2 weeks of the tax season, people are filing 16% less than they have in previous years. And this is all despite the IRS processing more tax refunds than they normally do. It's up 23.5% compared to how they've done in the past. Currently, the average tax refund's around $2,000, but there are reasons why people are not filing. The first reason why people are not filing is because Trump's tax changes. Donald Trump just became president, and he's promising a lot of different tax changes that people might want to wait for. And I'll tell you why that's silly to wait for him in a second, but the second reason why people are not filing is because of the amount of negative news that has come out about the IRS so far this tax season. Although the IRS is processing refunds quicker, the refunds that they are giving out are smaller than what they usually are. At least that's what many people are feeling. Additionally, based upon what you guys have said, there are a lot more delays that are happening for people who do not file properly, which could be because the IRS has gotten better technology and they can better keep people accountable. It would be silly not to file now if you're waiting for Donald Trump to make changes, because those changes he makes will not go into effect until next tax season. But let me know why you're not filing your taxes yet in the comment section.
Come to my attention that not a lot of young people know how to do their own
He gonna say it's bad because it won't go into next tech. Like, bro, fuck it. I mean, if you doing all right, you say, hey, we saving up. We trying to see what's gonna happen, because then what's gonna happen if those changes do happen, those people may or may not be able to amend the previous years where they could get more money. So if he's saying, hey, these are the new things, and we're gonna hire some people to adjust the differences, and we're gonna give y'all that money so it all make, so y'all don't feel like, no. But it's kind of like a phone plan. If you take advantage of the trade in now, the new customer is gonna get the better deal, and know the people, the existing companies, that y'all not qualified for it, because you're not new. So yeah, wait.
taxes, and they're getting ripped off by CPAs who charge them $500 for nothing. And I would know because I am a CPA myself, and we will rip you to shreds. We will take advantage of you. I know. Sorry. Anyway, do your taxes yourself. If you're young, you most likely only have a W-2. That is so easy. Play Go Fish with that W-2. There's boxes that are numbered. Box 1, 2, 3.
Facts. I remember I had an appraisal, man, and the dude, he was talking about selling his house, and I'm like, hey, you should let me list your house because I'm a real estate agent too. And he was like, man, thinking about it. He was on the fence. He's like, you know what, I might do that. But he's like, but who does your taxes? I'm like, man, I pretty much doing myself this. He said, well, my niece or something. I'm gonna give you her number, try to shop with her and all that. We try to make it. So he kind of made it seem like if I let her do my taxes, then I'm going, then he might let me list. Like, bruh, either you gonna let me list your house and I'll go to you, shorty, to do the taxes, bruh, or because ain't no, hey, go see them and I'm gonna think about, nah, we're not doing that, brother. We're not doing this half stepping, this half hand shaking shit. No, spit in your hand, shake my hand. Is that what we on? All right, sign these papers. Let's get to it, dog. But nah, but yeah, do your own taxes. It's too much stuff I heard. AI should be able to, like, this is crazy.
And then tax website, look up a tax website, TurboTax. I use Free Tax USA because it's free. Not sponsored, literally not sponsored, but they should pay me for saying this. Free Tax USA, your federal is free, your state, you are gonna have to pay for, but it's like 20 bucks. 14 bucks probably, $14.99, I don't know. Anyway, just type that in, type in all your information, and then you're gonna need your social security number. If you are over the age of 18 and you don't know your social security number by heart, get on that shit. You should know that. Don't carry around your social security card with you in your wallet, because guess what? People will steal your information and then they'll clone you. Do your taxes yourself. W-2, boxes are labeled. The website will ask you, what is in this box? Do you know how to read? You might be a little bit dyslexic. I am paying enough. And that is when you either get a refund or you gotta pay a little bit extra. Listen, if you get 1099s, most of the time, you're not gonna get tax withheld off of that. So you're most likely gonna have to pay taxes. That's why, when you're self-employed, you get 1099s, you should really leave some money off to the side. Put that in a high-yield savings account. But also, guess what? High-yield savings account, you have to pay tax on the interest on that. Ugh, that's crazy. And if you don't have a high-yield savings account, ask your bank for it. And do it, because instead of getting 0.00002%, you could be getting 2%. You could be getting 3%, 4%, depending on how much money you have. I got a lot of money in the bank because I'm a rich bitch. So I get 25% off my high-yield savings account. Just kidding. That's because I ripped off a lot of people. So that's why I'm giving you this advice. Do your own taxes this year.
If you don't support Trump and you're a W-2 worker, you need to be up in your HR office getting the tax forms to go tax exempt. I know some people hear that word and they get turned off. They like, oh, I don't want to owe. I don't want to get in trouble. I've had a bad experience before. Look, YouTube is a free place. It's self-employed people out here. You can do the same thing. It's not that hard. A very easy way to see how easy it is would be to go to ADP website, type in your wage or your salary, type in your state. You'll be able to see exactly the amount in taxes that you should be taking out of your check when you go tax exempt, so that you can put that in another account, so that you're able to pay your taxes next year and not be penalized for not paying or not paying the correct amount. The taxes that they take out of your check helps to fund programs that we don't support. We can do it as a collective if we want to. We need to do this.
If you're a W-2 worker, stop paying your taxes. I saw a couple TikToks, but I can't remember the creator. Basically, if you're a W-2 worker, that means that a portion of your paycheck, bi-weekly, weekly, or whatever, taxes get taken out, and then at the end of the year you file your taxes, because if you've paid too much taxes to the government, they then owe you a refund, or if you didn't pay enough, you have to like owe and pay money. But a lot of people get refunds, and if you get a refund, that means like the government just had extra money from you, you overpaid them, here's some back. But also, like, while we're paying taxes, the government gets our money up front. Every month they're getting income from us, and now they're going to use it to do like horrendous shit. Like, if you don't support all of the new programs that this administration is doing with our tax money, then don't give them the money. And you can do that by going into your W-2 and changing it to claim non-exempt, which
that might be a nice little thing to do. Everybody just everybody tax exempt. Everybody, y'all get y'all's money at the end of the year. We not giving it to y'all so y'all can go do y'all little bullshit, funnel the money. Biden, getting rich off his sons, probably living good right now, snorting coke with a little minor on his lap. Like, no, it's something got to change, and it's the people. Just like y'all boycotting this date. How many? Speaking of that, I was saying like, oh, on this day we gonna boycott Target, Walmart. We not spending no black dollar. I said, well, imagine if we just cut the black off and everybody just like we withholding taxes now. Imagine with that, how that would shake up the government. They would really listen to that. Then that's on a global level, and it wouldn't just be black folks. But yeah, man, I think taxes is the biggest scam of all. That's the biggest scam. Tax. Like, I believe one of the first presidents of the United States was saying that this, for one, he said a Democratic and a Republican party was a bad idea, but I think it was something on taxes too, that's also a terrible idea, and it just shouldn't exist, man. So yeah, I don't know if y'all filing, you're not filing, man, but I wonder what can we do about this? What should we do? So yeah, shout out to everybody that support this. If you like this video, take this time to hit that like button, take this time to hit that subscribe button, and I see y'all on the next video. Okay, thank you so much.